Welcome to read Dnyaneshwari along with me. I am reading from chapter 18, Owies 1429 onwards. So, it is proper to say Geeta is the origin of Vedas. There is one more reason for this. When that, without getting destroyed, where it expands, contracts and hides, that is called as the seed in the world. Complete Veda, consisting of three divisions, is present in Gita, like the tree is in the seed. So, the seed of Vedas is Sri Gita. This I feel, and this is also seen naturally. Like a body is adorned all over with ornaments, the three divisions of Vedas are beautifully identified in Gita. Where these three sections, like actions and others, are seen in Gita, I naturally show that clearly. Listen. The chapter, which is the first, is the introduction to Gita. In the second chapter, the meaning of Sankhya philosophy is explained. Independently, granting liberation, science of Gita relies heavily on the knowledge. This is told in short in the second. Then, in the third chapter, the being bound by ignorance, the means to get liberated, and its initiation is described. People bound by body's pride or ego should abandon pleasureful and prohibited actions and follow assigned duties without mistakes. Thus, there should be, thus they should perform action with good intention. This decision God took in the third chapter. That is the action on the that is the section on the action in Gita. The same action, including routine chores, when followed, how would it absolve from ignorance? When one has this curiosity, and when a bound man is desiring liberation, God has told him to do action offering it to the Supreme Spirit. The assigned action, as done by body, speech and mind, it should be done only for the sake of God. Thus God told how God should be worshipped with action instead of singing and chanting. This he started telling in the rest of the fourth chapter. From the end of fourth chapter to the end of 11th chapter, dealing with universal form, God should be worshipped by action. That is what God told. In Gita, in those 8 chapters, clearly the worship of God is dead. So, the science of Gita is telling, this I openly proclaim with no hesitation. With the grace of God and obtained through the conventional teachings of Sri Guru, the true delicate knowledge which is thus experienced, that young knowledge is developed in the 12th chapter with stress on no hate and no desire for honor. So, we count 12th chapter, starting from the 12th and ending in the 15th chapter. In these 4 chapters of complete maturation or ripening of fruit of knowledge are discussed. So, the chapter containing stanza root on the top and ending with it. These 4 chapters from the 12 to 15 are called the section of knowledge or Dhyanakanda. Thus, Gita is delicate Vedic text in 3 sections, which is adorned with ornaments of lyric jewels. So is the text of Gita in 3 sections is loudly proclaiming, achieve this necessary, the fruit of liberation. Who always has enmity with knowledge, the means of liberation. That class of ignorance is discussed in the 16th chapter. Taking along with you that guard of science, conqueror of the enemy of ignorance. This is the message in the 17th chapter here. I think I'll stop here. Thank you very much for joining. We're going to summarize this again in the next chapters. Thank you very much.